Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for the last half of July 2018. Just before I start your reading, I just want to say, I absolutely love when you leave comments, and I always try my best to reply to everybody. But last week, I think it was, or the week before, somebody left a comment about, how they don't like the way my camera is positioned. Until I decide to purchase a tripod, this is the best view that I can give you. I always pick each card up as I'm talking about the card and explaining about the card. But, this person even went so far as to send me the link on how to purchase the tripod. And, I know exactly where to buy the tripods from. But my point is that the comment is so petty and so unnecessary. These are free readings, okay? If you don't like the view of where my camera is positioned, then I'm sure there's other readers on YouTube that have their cameras in much better positions than me. So you're more than welcome to view them instead. But that being said, we're going to crack on with your reading. So the card we've got at the center, Gemini, is the Three of Pentacles. Now this has come out a couple of times today, as has the Eight of Cups, which we'll talk about next. But the Three of Pentacles, a couple of things with this card. In the card, there are three people. One is the craftsman. So he's wanting, that pat on the back. He's wanting appreciation for what it is that he's creating. But there's also a couple there that are showing him the plans, a couple that are making plans, a couple that are united as a team, okay? Now, it's come up as the central issue. So maybe there is a situation between you and another person where maybe there's a lack of this teamwork. Maybe there's a lack of making plans together. Maybe both of you at the moment are not on the same page with each other. Now, with the past coming through, we do have the Eight of Cups. And as I always say about the Eight of Cups, it's not altogether bad, because whatever type of relationship or whatever this situation is for you, you manage to get 8 cups, okay? And it's, about what you invested in it, but I also see it as what's the other person invested as well. But there was one cup missing, the one cup leading to wish fulfillment. So there's something lacking and something missing. But this card's coming through from the past, suggesting that whether it's you or the other person, it can go vice versa, but suggesting that it could be you that for some time has maybe been thinking about leaving a particular relationship or situation. In the present, we do have the Empress. Now, the Empress, she's the one that creates things. It's the birth of new ideas and new creative ventures, whatever. Sometimes the Empress can suggest pregnancy or wanting to be pregnant. For some of you, it may be a situation whereby you're in a relationship, maybe a long-standing committed relationship. And it could be that you're now wanting to start a family, you're wanting to have a child, and maybe your partner is opposing that, doesn't feel ready for that, is not wanting that yet. And maybe you feel that that's the one thing that is lacking or missing from your relationship. If that's not the case, then as I said, the Emperor can be, as I said, the birth of a new idea, the birth of something new here. It may be, as I said, that some of you are thinking and have been thinking a lot about leaving something that may not be working for you anymore. In your advice position, we've got the Knight of Swords here. Now, the Knight of Swords, he's the quickest knight. He comes charging in with communication. You know, is this something that you're needing to do, Gemini? Are you needing to go in and communicate to somebody how you're really feeling, or what it is you want, or what it is that you feel is lacking here? In your environment, we do have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is defensive energy, okay? It can talk about putting barriers up. It can talk about feeling the need to protect ourselves. Now, is this you, Gemini, that's put this barrier up? The message, the warning with the card is forewarned is forearmed. But is it somebody else that you're dealing with that has put this barrier up around them? You know, the Nine of Wands is about having come through challenges, maybe showing those battle scars, you know, feeling tired, feeling worn out, but you're not completely out of the game. There's still some fight, so to speak, left in you. You know, you're not at the point of wanting to give up, but as I said, there's these barriers there. Now, in your hopes and fears is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about being at this crossroads. It's about, do I stay where I am? Do I stay in this job, in this relationship, in this home, in this country, whatever? Or do I decide to go down a completely new path? You know, there's two cards here, the Empress and the Two of Wands, that are very suggestive of new beginnings, of you maybe being at this crossroads. Now, moving down to your outcome, we do have the Page of Cups. Now, you know, the page can often be messages coming through. Messages to do with, you know, love, feelings, emotions. The only thing with the Page of Cups is it can touch on a sense of emotional immaturity. Somebody that, you know, may have trouble emotionally dealing with a committed relationship and the commitments that come with that. Somebody that sometimes with the Page of Cups, you do have to think about, is it somebody that is drinking too much in order to escape how they're feeling emotionally? Sometimes it can be somebody who is quick to lose their temper because, again, they haven't got their emotions in balance. So this could be touching on your energy, Gemini, but it could very well be talking about the other person. Now, 3 cards to clarify. We've got the Queen of Wands here. Now, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is very determined, is very passionate, likes excitement and adventure, is very independent. Yes, can be domineering sometimes, can be slightly controlling or possessive. Again, is this the person you're dealing with? Or is this you, Gemini, taking on these qualities? You know, becoming independent, feeling determined here to stand up for what it is that you want, not taking any crap from anybody. The next card, the Two of Swords. A decision needs to be made, but we're avoiding making the decision. We may feel as though we're between a rock and a hard place. If we leave this person, this relationship, we're gonna hurt them. But whichever way, whichever decision you make, you can't continue to be in this state. At some point, that blindfold's got to come off and a decision has got to be made. The last card you've got is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles for me is that family card where extended members of each other's family are are maybe involved, whether yes there may be children or the need and wanting for children. It can talk about shared finances, shared property. I'm not reading reversal, so you know, should this card be reversed, suggestive that there is these issues, these conflict, these strains, these difference of opinion, these different needs and wants, something lacking within a committed relationship. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So, you know, this knight comes in and he comes in offering feelings and emotions, you know, offering something heartfelt. Is that you to the other person, or is it vice versa? Also, though, the Knight of Cups sometimes can dare us to go and chase our dreams and try to make them a reality. You know, are you staying stuck somewhere out of fear? You know, is this new beginning opening up for you? But does this new beginning mean you have to leave somebody else behind? Or, like I said at the beginning, are we talking about one of you here wanting maybe to start a family and the other person not feeling ready for that? Now, when I was shuffling your psychic tarot cards, two jumped out. So the first one you got is Passion Ignited. And this talks about, literally like the card says, that there's within you, there's been some passion for someone or something ignited. Whether this is for a brand new beginning, whether this is in terms of how you're feeling about your partner, whether this is, as I said, this passion, this yearning to start a family. And the other one you got is Trapped in Fear. And this card is basically saying that it's your fears that are holding yourself back. You know, it's your thoughts, your fears, your worries, concerns, whatever. But it's you that's keeping yourself either stuck in a situation, or it's you that's preventing yourself from doing something that may very well ignite the passion in you. Maybe that card is there there as the advice. It's not something maybe you're actually feeling at the moment, but if you can get over what fears you may be having about something, then maybe that passion could be ignited. Now, your card from the Romance Oracle is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So maybe some of you, it is, you know, maybe you are calling in your soulmate. You're wanting a new relationship with somebody new. I don't feel you've met anybody at the moment. I don't feel that. But hey, maybe for some of you, this Knight of Cups is somebody new coming through. It may just be a separate message for some of you. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. The same will apply for August. The sign that has the most views throughout the month will receive the bonus reading for August. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.